today's Monday. And that's important for us. I'm trying to tee you up here.
You know, it's a bittersweet Monday for me today, because this is the last in our series of Everyone Has a Story, and it's just been the most meaningful thing, one of the most meaningful things I've ever done in my 45-year career, or whatever it's been. Just meeting these people, hearing their stories, getting a chance to write songs for them, and then seeing how their lives have changed as a result of coming to New York and telling their stories. So our very last one today, you can dissolve my beautiful voice. All right, just a few more moments. Up with the volume. Oh, my mom is so proud right now.
Your mom loves that song.
Anyway, all right, keep going. Okay, all right. Okay. Our latest winner and our last winner is Brent Scarpo. He's from California. Now, this is an unusual story. Brent was best friends with his mom, Betty. They always talked about life after death, and they agreed that the only way they would find out if there really was a heaven is if whoever would passed away first would send a very specific sign within 24 hours. And that sign, they decided, had to be a red balloon. Now, they never told another soul on the face of the earth what the sign would be. They had a family, but they said, no, we've made a deal that there'll be a sign, but we're not going to tell you what the sign is. So Betty was, many years passed, Betty was diagnosed with lung cancer and then brain cancer, and was finally in hospice at Brent's sister's home. Every day Brent would whisper to her, Mom, don't forget the red balloon. Don't forget the red balloon. Well, Betty ultimately lost her fight with cancer, and when Brent leaned down to kiss his mom and put his head up against her head, he noticed that right beneath the covers, the sheets, was some color. And she was wearing a sweatshirt, but there was color. When he pulled down, the sheet, there was a huge bouquet of red balloons. Huge bouquet of red balloons on her sweatshirt. So he says, Mom, you did it. You did it. And I don't want to tell the rest of the story because he's going to be here hopefully on Thursday. And we will let you know how that bouquet of red balloons got there, because it's pretty amazing story.
And I think Brent's on the phone right now from Palm Springs, California. Brent, are you there?
I'm here. Good
Brent,
morning.
Are you there?
Hello, Brent. How's everything?
How
Are you doing okay?
It's Grant. I'm doing wonderful.
We are so glad that you are with us on the phone, and we're so glad that you are coming to New York City. You've got to pack your bags and head this way soon. Your story was incredible, Brent.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to each of you, and just the fact that I've been part of this wonderful group of people that you've and just fabulous work with. I'm just honored.
Well, as Kathy Lee was saying, it's bittersweet to have you as our last sort of contestant, because your story was so touching. It was actually one of the first that, Kathy, you came into the makeup room and talked about.
It was. It was one of the very first, and David and I were both, amazed by it. We thought it would be inspirational for everybody. I'm so sorry, Brent, I'm not able to hear you on the floor, so my translator here will.
I gotcha.
But we're looking forward to you hearing this song. You know who's going to be singing it for you? Just an incredible talent on Broadway, Cheyenne Jackson.
Oh, he's great.
He's learning it now, and he'll be here Thursday. Are you getting on a plane today, Brent?
Yeah. I'm getting on a plane today. I've been up since 4:30 this morning because we had an earthquake here in Palm Springs.
Oh, a bad one?
Yeah, so not a bad one, just a little tiny one, enough for me to know that my mother's alive and somewhere, making sure I'm going to get on the plane to see you all.
Wow, yeah, that Betty, I tell you. But so between the earthquake in Palm Springs
and all the fires
with our friends in California facing, probably a good time to come to New York. It's just cold and rainy here.
Cannot wait to see both of you. I'm so excited about this.
We'll see you on Thursday,
I got to tell you something, though, Brent. I dropped off my daughter at Dunkin' Donuts yesterday morning with her friend Boo Boo before church to get one of those little sandwiches. As I was sitting there in the car, I'm getting a little, concerned it's taking them a long time. All of a sudden, I see something ahead of me just bouncing around. I go, what is that? I thought it was a dog or something. A red balloon bouncing all over the place, like a wind was just taking it everywhere. Then all of a sudden it just took off into the sky. That daggone Betty, she's haunting me.
Lost him again. For a very long time. And thank you so much for sharing that. I have so many friends that when I share the story afterwards, and literally it's been about 11 years or so now since my mom passed. But every time I talk about the story, with these days or 24 hours.